Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Chris Concept TV, where I bring you updates on what is trending. Still on the P Square matter, if you're a fan of P Square, or you're a fan of Rudeboy, or you're a fan of Mr. P, and you have followed this P Square series of problem from the beginning, you will understand that this problem is beyond what we are just seeing on the social media. Because these guys have, I don't know if we are free to say it's okay for them to do their music separately. Because in as much as we love P Square, we want to see a peaceful P Square. We want Peter and Paul to be alive in order to give us good music. Why am I saying this? Okay, recently an audio conversation between Peter and one other unknown person, I believe it to be a family friend, just came out, where Peter was lamenting that Paul is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that he takes down that song titled Winning down from all digital platforms. If you ask me, I'll say, why? Paul, why? Rudeboy, why? Okay.
Chris, okay, let me give you an example. Yeah, no, this kind of matter. I said, talk to you, listen to me. Paul, don't go right, make they pull the song down, Abby.
As if that is not enough. You remember earlier on they mentioned that the P Square Legendary album would have been 5 songs from Mr. P and 5 songs from Rudeboy. Peter mentioned that he has also recorded his own verses in the 5 songs that belongs to Rudeboy that would have been in the P Square Legendary album, the same way that Paul recorded his verse on the winning song that belongs to him. So now Peter is threatening that if Rudeboy eventually takes this song down, when he releases those songs, those 5 songs that he has recorded a verse on, he will do the same. He will make sure that he takes those songs down from every musical platform.
You know that as I did now, I hold 5 songs where Paul don't do. I swear when he submit, when me I don't voice, I will do the same thing. It's normal.
I know,
which is that's exactly. That's exactly. Anyway, I still make a call you, huh?
Okay.
Thank you.
So at this point, I think, is it safe for us to say, fly away Peter, fly away Paul, do your music alone, Rudeboy, let Mr. P do his music alone? Because we might keep doing this, going back and forth, and at the end of the day, we wouldn't know when both of them will be in the studio and something will come up. The person will, out of anger, will do something unimaginable to the other. Because this problem keep reoccurring year after year, every 2 years, every 1 year. Is it safe for us to say, fly away Peter, fly away Paul? Let me know what you think on the comment section. The reason why I'm saying this is that because of what have happened in the past. Okay, let me take you back the memory lane in 2016. Just look at what happened in 2016. If this
if I call your house, what will happen? Man, bring my coffee. Repeat it again, too.
That's your coffin come.
If I call
nigga, you don't know what to
repeat it.
See,
repeat it.
Peter, shame on you.
Peter, boss, say shame on you.
Stop it.
Boss, say shame on you. I shame you.
Go now, give me a mic.
Beat me, guys.
Oh, we're going to be
never know people. Come with me. Walk me. Walk with me. My time. Beat me, my seat. You want beat me? You want beat me? Beat me, my seat. Now listen to you. Nigga, I fucking blow you. I blow you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I blow you. Don't beat me. 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 Yes, I see you. You beat me.
If this thing happened in 2016 and they came back together, they still have had problems. Okay, just listen to what happened this year. Even before this buzz of who has the ownership on the winning song, listen to what has happened this year. This one came from their elder brother Jude reporting live. Just look at.
I was poolside watching TV. I'm not going to tell you what I was told. I will tell you what I saw, and I started hearing screaming from the other side. The guy that was sitting next to me, I was like, as Paul's boy, I said, what's going on? He said, Paul is the other side. I said, what is he doing there? He said, I think they're having a meeting. Then the voice became so loud and so loud. The noise was now approaching towards my back because I was facing the TV and there was a door behind me. Next thing, as I was just turning back like that, I started hearing, where are my children there? Where have 100, you loser? Where have 100? Next thing, Paul barged into the gate violently. Peter came forcefully behind him, and as he just turned, I made eye contact with Peter. He now turned back and went back into his compound. Then Peter's manager, MM, now held Paul, went to her knees. Paul, please, Paul, Rudy, plus, Paul, please, you never heard it. Plus, Paul, you never heard it, you never heard it. I was just surprised. I was just looking at them. Then she walked back in. Paul went inside, cleaned himself up, and now came back. I was like waiting for him. Like, guy, what did I just witness now? What happened? What was going on? That they've been having issues, and he thought that the only way that the issue should stop is to have a permanent solution to the issues. If Peter is complaining that he doesn't get his ideas contribution in the P Square brand, that what they are going to do now is that if they are going to be doing everything 50-50, like for instance now they said they wanted to have an album or whatever, somebody wants to get their album for 10 tracks. He said, okay, you will bring half of the album, I'll bring half of the album. You'll be in charge of your 5 songs, I'll be in charge of my 5 songs. You promote your 5 songs, I'll promote my 5 songs. If you want to shoot a video, you have an idea of the video, instead of conflicting with mine, shoot it with in your own 5 songs, I'll shoot mine in my own 5 songs. But to have that union of P Square, I'll have my songs come to you and say, okay, Peter, come and feature in 2, 3, 4, or 5 of my tracks. Do the same thing. Let's have that union so that we can be able to protect that P Square sound, that texture that people already fell in love with P Square, so we can still maintain it. That Peter rejected that idea. That was what brought the argument. I was like, that's a good idea, by the way, because this idea now will mean that there will be no more conflict. If I'm disrespecting you in the studios, this time around, we don't need to be in the studio together. If I'm disrespecting your ideas of a song, this time around, put the ideas in your own song. If I'm disrespecting your ideas to shoot, how we're going to shoot a video, or who to feature in a song, and I decide to say, oh, let's go and feature Usher. You say, no, you want to feature whoever. Go on, whoever you want, use your money, bring the person, feature the person. At the end of the day, that your 5 song, register it, copyright it as your own. I'll do likewise to my own. If the song when na my own na in blow, or your own na in blow, whichever one will blow, when they call us for P Square, we'll climb stage together, go perform finish, we'll go collect our money, we'll split them 50-50. But when it comes to royalties, streaming, whatever, the only way they come for your name of your own songs, being go to you, the only way they come to my own, make it come to me. That was exactly what he proposed. And Peter wasn't in agreement with that. That was what caused their fight. I was like, okay, if he doesn't agree with that, let him tell you. That was my advice to Paul. Let him tell you how he wants it to be. Then you guys can like come towards the middle. Paul was like, no way. That he cannot stand anymore when a song that he does alone, sang alone, him and Peter will can't get problem. Peter will carry that same song, go they perform as a solo artist. That Peter did the same thing in Bankalat. And I agree with him because I was there. Bankalat was Paul's first Rudeboy solo song, debut, so to speak. He spoke to Clarence and shot some part of the video before Peter came back in 2016. So by then, Clarence was like, P Square was better. P Square is better. P Square is better. You know what? I don't mind. I'll shoot this video continuously without adding any money for you guys. I would delete the other one. I go wait for and settle finish more and I can't do the video. And that was how Peter got involved in the video. So a year or so down the line, they had issues again. That same period, Peter went on stage as a solo act and was performing the song while Paul was seated at home with me. So he was like, he felt bad about that the only solution for that not to happen again, if I register my own song, register your own songs, but it's called P Square together. When you go solo, you go respect my boundaries. Carry your own song, go they perform. Make I carry my own, they go perform. No be saying when I go down suffer finish, do song finish, we carry and call and P Square. You break P Square again, carry and go they perform. I was like, that's a good idea, but still, ask him to give you a suggestion of what he wants. That was the last I heard from them until EFCC invited us.
Do we really want Peter and Paul that will do music in harmony, or do we just want Peter and Paul to come back as P Square anyhow, no matter what it is, even if they fight backstage and 5 minutes later they are performing together? Is that what we want? Because you know, if you're somebody that is close to entertainment, you will understand that most songs are being recorded in the night. So if these people happen to be in the studio together in the night and a problem like this come out, we don't know how it will end. So at this point, even as much as I love P Square, I think it's safe to say, fly away Peter, fly away Paul. If you ask me, I will say this problem is more to what we are seeing on the social media. Both Peter and Paul have not actually said what the real problem is. And the earlier they start speaking up, the better. Just look at the list of people their elder brother mentioned have tried to settle this problem between them, and they couldn't come to a conclusive end. Is it?
Peter doesn't listen to anybody. See, I'm not trying to put Peter down. I'm not trying to make him look bad. I'm not trying to say I'm a saint. I'm just trying to say there is nothing humanly possible that people, not just me now, people have not done. Emekofo, Letifa Yuba, Dantata, name them, prominent men, governors, ministers, everybody. Once they hear from him, they hear from me, they hear from Peter, and they're making a final submission, and the submission is not going towards Peter's favor, it will explode and walk out.
And is it this one that we are shouting on the media that will solve the problem? I don't think so. To the Okoye families, may God melt your hearts so that you people understand that you people are twin brothers, and you people should understand that Peter and Paul, they be one, no be two. Remember, say them get igbedu. Una make us soji. Hi. There is no family that doesn't have problem, but P Square. You guys made our childhood so memorable. P Square made our childhood so memorable. You guys dropped hit song back to back, back to back. From Busybody, Froe Funanya, to Nyinye, to Senorita, name it. Personally, Danger. His song was dropping back to back. Every year, there will be a great Gbedu. Remember, these people we are talking about will be turning 45 years old this November.
These people are not babies. These people are 45 years old this year. These people are going to be 45 this November. They are not babies. These people they have children that are teenagers, for crying out loud. If they are in America, they will be grandfathers now.
It's sad that we don't see you people celebrate your birthday together in this year, 2024. But may God keep both Peter and Paul in good health, in Jesus' name. If this is the first time you're coming across my video, subscribe to my channel and give me a like. And I wouldn't hesitate to give you timely updates on the next one.